Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha. If it's your first time here, also known as Healing Honey, I wanted to open up about this because it's been on my heart today. We are on a healing journey together, and we are learning how to glow up from the inside out. And so something that I want to share with you guys is how we can learn to love again after we've been hurt. Okay, and if you are hurting right now, my heart is with you. Just know that it's gonna get better. It's gonna get so much better than you could have ever imagined. And for the last 2 years, like I've told you guys, I've just been on a solo journey, a solo walk, diving deep within myself and learning to love myself. It can be scary when you've been hurt. We can feel like, I don't want to love anymore, like I'm better off alone. You know, some of the things that I've opened up about, I feel like this is something we can all relate to because part of life is getting hurt, and you don't want to close your heart to the point where you don't give yourself a chance to experience love, because it's such a beautiful feeling, and that's what our soul craves deep inside. Love from one another and love from a partner. You know, God gave us two of so many things, like 2 ears, 2 eyes, you know, and when we have a partner in life, it creates balance for us, someone to lean on, someone to confide in, someone to hold us, to love us. And when you've given your heart in a relationship that you thought was going to work out and it doesn't, it can be devastating. You know, I feel like we've all been there before. It hurts so bad because love is so real, you know, and love is so powerful. And so when something doesn't work out, it can hurt. But we can learn to love again if we give ourselves the chance to. And I feel that that's what we all deserve. So when we talk about like how to love again, the first thing that I've learned on my journey is to show grace. Okay, shout out to Heinz because he taught me a lot about grace. He reminded me. And God shows us grace every single day. You know, grace to me just means like a chance, more chances to love, to live. You want to show yourself grace, and you want to have grace with the other person, because the truth is that we're all just doing the best we can with what we know at the time. A lot of times when we are afraid to love again, we are holding resentment within our heart, within our spirit, maybe for the other person, maybe for yourself, you know, anger and regret, you know, guilt. All of these feelings that we should feel and then release and let go of to create space for something new. I feel like sometimes we hold on longer than we should due to fear. Like we hold on to the negative feelings because we're afraid of feeling hurt again. But I've been learning recently that you cannot escape hurt and you cannot escape pain. You can try to numb yourself. You can try to lie to yourself. But it's part of life and it's there for a reason. It's teaching you about you. It's going to show you about your strength, because you can get through anything, you know, and it's going to teach you how to forgive. It's going to teach you how to release. It's going to teach you how to surrender. It's going to teach you how to trust God, trust yourself, trust life. Talking about like how to love again, you have to have courage and you have to have patience with yourself. Work on healing yourself, and you have to really take a risk. I think about little kids, like when they are learning how to walk. You know how they fall down, they fall down, they fall down. They keep getting back up. Like they're so determined, nothing can stop them. Like that's how we're born into the world. And so that fierceness, that like drive to persevere, it's within us, you know, like we're built for this life. We're capable. God is in you, you know, and so don't limit yourself. Don't stay in your sorrow for too long. And a lot of times these feelings are unconscious like I talked about shadow work before, you want to go within, face yourself, the deepest parts of yourself that may not feel so good. And ask yourself, like, what do you really believe about love? Do you believe there's love for you out there? Because there is. No matter what you've been through. Like, don't deprive yourself of love, but first you have to give that love to yourself, and you have to believe in love, which is there. Suffering comes from a lack of love. And so release your past, forgive whoever hurt you, forgive yourself. More beauty awaits you. More magic awaits you. When we go through pain, it's just like our greatest teacher. It's teaching you what you really want. It's teaching you about your power. It's teaching you how to love yourself, respect yourself. So it's actually a gift. And that's why God is so miraculous and wonderful. Because even the darkest things, even pain, serves us. It can serve us, but it's a perspective shift. And a lot of healing has to just be done alone, because we can try to distract ourselves, and then what can happen is you just get into a similar relationship and you get hurt all over again, and we keep blaming the outside world. No, it's not the outside world. We have to do the inner work inside first, and that's just going within. And I know it's so easy in today's day and age to compare your life to other people's lives. You can see married couples, you can see people who seem to be in super happy relationships, but I want to remind you that you don't know what it took for them to get to that place. And so don't compare yourself. Life is not a race. Focus on your own healing, your own self first, and then divine timing. Like, the right people will appear in your life. When you are radiating love, the right people are going to come into your life. I guarantee you, because it's happened to me. When I was in a toxic place, I was attracting toxic people. As I've been healing, I've been drawing in the most amazing souls. These are my reflections. They're reflections of me. We're on a similar vibration, and that's how this life works. That's why it's important for healing. That's why it's important to come to a place of self-love, because the outside world is going to feel so much better. It's going to reflect your inside world. Life is a mirror of our internal state. It's so true. And so when you go within, and let's say you have negative beliefs about love, you feel hopeless, you feel in despair, remember that we're co-creators. Empower yourself to create a new belief for yourself. If you feel like love doesn't last, it's not going to last. I know you may have seen bad things. They show us bad things all of the time. But we can always love again. Like, there's no lack of love anywhere. There's so much love for us to experience, but we have to be open and willing to receive. Willing to receive. First you believe, and then it appears. So just work on inside. That's how we're going to learn to love again. And it was really cool because I was watching a video that I filmed a year ago about being single and how it's a blessing. And, I can see the growth. That's why I'm documenting this healing journey and sharing with you guys. Because there's just always hope. I'm in a really happy place, you guys, and I'm wishing that for you too. I've noticed that sometimes we go through really rough relationships, really rough experiences, because it teaches us how to appreciate real love. Like, if you were just given real love on a platter, like, would you really appreciate it? Would you really know how fortunate you are to experience it? And so when you go through storms, when you go through the worst, and you come out alive, you've made it, you've been healing, then when you experience real love, you cherish it. You're like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been missing. This is the real thing. And so I just wanted to encourage you, to show yourself grace, be patient with yourself. It's going to take some time to heal. And that's okay. Life is not a rush. You went through it for a reason. You needed to grow, to evolve. It's leading you to a magical place. It's leading you to something better than you could have ever imagined. Be patient, have courage, take a risk. You're gonna have to leap into the unknown and take a risk to love again. Yes, you may get hurt, and you will survive if you do. Okay, but no risk, no magic. Don't carry bitterness and resentment in your heart. It's just gonna block your blessings. You know, it's just gonna have you feeling bad in a low vibration, negative. Feel it, honor your feelings, then release them, give them to God, let them go. Release your burdens, release your worries. There's nothing to fear, there's nothing to worry about. I feel like one of the most beautiful parts of self-love is learning how to move forward, you know, just stronger, more wise, more resilient, you know, more aware, more sure of yourself. So many blessings and getting through a rough portion of your life, you know, moving on. But I guess my biggest message is just like, don't limit yourself. Don't be so afraid that you don't give yourself a chance, you know, because there's love waiting for you out there and you're worthy to receive it. Your own soul is worthy to have your love, and we have to love ourselves first. Okay, and so let go. It was their loss. Who cares? Forget about it. Don't be on your ex's social media. And let me give you guys some hope real quick, okay? Shh. If you stay till the end of the video, you deserve to see this, okay? God, you know what God did? He brought a presence into my life that loves me, the real me, has taught me how to love myself, had faith in me before I had faith in myself, is a reflection of the best parts of me. There's hope and love for you out there. So don't be afraid, you know? Don't be afraid to love again, basically. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you power and love and healing on your journey. Okay, I'm back because you know what? We cannot leave on that sad note. I'm not sad, I'm happy and grateful. I just want to encourage you guys because I love you. And yeah, I love you guys. So if you are new, thank you for subscribing. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you guys can watch the new videos. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think. I'm sending you love and power and so much healing on your journey. We can get through anything. We are limitless. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.